to hang out since Palm Springs. I feel like there's just so much that I need to update you on. Nothing like crazy, but just like some stuff. I'm looking a little tired. I just woke up, kind of stayed up late last night. It is the weekend. It wasn't even really that late. It was like 11. But I was watching movies and I just was like in the zone and just felt like living it up, you know? It was the weekend, felt like just staying up past my bedtime. So yeah, I'm looking a little tired. I'm also on my period, which I feel like, I look different when I'm on my period. Can anyone relate? Like, I feel like my face looks different, my body definitely looks different and feels different, and it's just all like, whatever. Hormones, you know? They'll drive you crazy. Just drinking my celery juice. I'm gonna go to a workout in a little bit, but before I do, let's catch up. First thing is, I'm so excited to announce that I got all my rebrand work done and sent over to the designer, and we've been working on all of the mock-ups and getting the website together and like the actual design of it, and OMG. It is gonna be so good. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. It's amazing. Like, it's cool because I have such a vision and like I can see everything in my head, but it's a little scary sometimes to put that into somebody else's hands and hope that they see what you're envisioning. And this is why I do everything within my business, because I have a really specific vision and I just feel like I like to do it because I know what I want things to look like. I know, you know, what I want my videos to look like, what I want my photos to look like. So that's why I bought my own DSLR camera and hired an assistant to help me take my photos, and I frame out all my photos and I have her stand in for me, and I edit all my photos and I edit my podcast episodes and I because I just have a really specific vision. So with that being said, everything I sent to the designer was really created with a lot of specificity. Did I say that word right? Didn't sound right. We're gonna go with it. And just hoped that she would get the vibe that I was going for. Hi, Popeyes. And I'm just really happy because so far so good, and I cannot wait to share the new site with you. It's gonna be so fun and cool and beautiful, and yeah, it was worth all of the work. But I will say that that was a really stressful couple of months. I have just been exhausted. Also, I feel like I should just acknowledge that I'm well aware that I have been so off schedule with my YouTube videos, and I'm really sorry for that. Things have just been hectic, and I've been talking a little bit about this on my Instagram, and I think I mentioned it in my last YouTube video, but really trying to see how I can cultivate more balance in my life, because lately things have been really out of balance. And I just want to say that if you're experiencing this too, I'm speaking to both of us. This year has been crazy. It's been a lot between the global health crisis and, at least here in the States, the election and politics, and on top of all of the stress, struggles, challenges that come with being a human. It's been a lot, you know, and it's been a lot of adjusting and trial and error. And as we round out the year, I'm just really looking to simplify things and create a sustainable routine for myself, which is funny for me to even sit here and say, because that is something that I'm constantly working on. But what I'm realizing is that it is an ongoing practice, an effort, because there is no such thing as creating one routine and then that's just the routine that works and sticks and is sustainable forever and ever and ever, because things in life are constantly changing. We're changing and evolving on a moment-to-moment basis. Life is changing, things are changing, evolving, shifting, pivoting, all the things. It's important for us to stay flexible and get into a practice of checking in with ourselves and checking in with our routine and making necessary changes as needed. This whole time, I've been so down on myself about needing to adjust my routine or find a new way that works. But the reality is that that is actually completely normal, because everything is always changing, which means our routine has to be a little flexible too. So on that note, I'm feeling better already at that revelation of just knowing that It's normal. The reason why I went on that whole long tangent is that I decided to create a new YouTube upload schedule for you guys and for myself to make it easier. I have been doing videos every 3 days. It just felt like too much. Even though I'm gonna be creating roughly the same amount of videos that I've been creating every month, having a regular schedule is gonna be easier for me to stick to and better for you so that you're not just hanging around wondering where the heck my video is. The new upload schedule is Thursdays and Sundays. Every Thursday and Sunday, there will be a new YouTube video. I can promise you that. And now that this rebrand project is close to coming to completion, things are starting to feel a little bit lighter. And I've also been taking time to kind of restructure my routine and figure out a better way for me to move forward in a healthier and more productive, balanced way. That's the big major announcement. Also, I'm well aware that by the time that you are watching this video, I think this is actually gonna come out on Thanksgiving. I'm well aware that it's Thanksgiving, you know, and we're not even to December yet, but I just felt like I needed some holiday cheer in this house, you know? I needed to like revamp. So I finally sold my big TV that was here that I never used. That's gone, which is great. So now I have all this space. And then I just decided to just go ahead and do some decorating for Christmas. So cute, right? I needed a little holiday cheer and it's making me so happy. I went a little ham at Target, but we love it. Cute, right? I'm home a lot right now anyways. I might as well enjoy it and just like make it cheerful in here, you know? So I gotta show you what I got. I got these candles at Target. So cute, right? And then these are little mini wreaths. Oh, I still left the price tag on, whoops. They're little mini wreaths that you actually are meant to hang, but I decided to make a little centerpiece out of it. I know, I'm so crafty. So then I got that for that little table, and then I decided to do another one up there. And then I got these little candles, which are just like the tall ones, but they're in a different shape to kind of tie it all in together. And then my little tree, my mom actually found for me last year at Big Lots, and it's so freaking cute, and the lights already come on it. I'm very happy with my holiday decorations. It makes me seriously so happy. Ooh, the next video that's coming up is gonna be a little detox yoga flow, which I feel like I'm gonna need to do the yoga flow too, because I don't know if other countries celebrate Thanksgiving. And I know that Thanksgiving is a little controversial, but I do love making it more so about gratitude, and I love the food. But no turkey for me, as you know, because I'm vegan. But I have amazing vegan recipes. I actually did a video last year. I'll link it below if you're curious. I just love Thanksgiving themed food. It is so yummy, it's so comforting, but it is full of all the carbs, all the sugar, all the oil, all the things. So I just was like, okay, I know I'm gonna be bloated because I'm just going for it. I'm indulging, I'm enjoying, I'm not even worrying about it, but with indulging and just going for it. Also, I'm gonna be hanging out with my mom, you know? So I feel like we're gonna enjoy some good meals together, and I just wanna relax and have fun and enjoy myself. So with that usually comes a bloated belly. So I'm thinking ahead this year. So I'm like, okay, I know I'm not alone, and I hope that all of you are enjoying yourselves today and just enjoying yourselves over the weekend and just not even worrying about all the things, you know, it's a holiday, you gotta YOLO and go for it. So I was like, okay, Sunday's video is gonna be a detox yoga flow so that we can help our digestive systems and reset our gut and just like feel good after a good indulgent weekend. So know that that's coming on Sunday, so you can just enjoy yourself over the next few days, as I will be. I need to finish editing my fall morning routine, which you will have already seen, but that's okay. Speaking of which, if you watched that video, which I will link it below if you haven't watched it already, you will see that my timing has shifted a little. And that is because we are sticking with the being flexible vibe. I'm like all about the vibe of working with your circadian rhythm and working in seasons, and the days are shorter. I'm looking to do just a little less work, you know, because it's like hibernation time, winter time. I'm waking up at 6 still, and I'm doing a lot of my normal things, but I'm practicing yoga either in the afternoon or in the evenings, just because it's been cold in the morning. So I've really been liking working out in the mornings to kind of get the blood moving and get myself jazzed up. And that day that I filmed morning routine was on a Tuesday morning. So Tuesdays and Thursdays I've been going to this workout class, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I usually will do a longer walk or a hike or maybe even a shorter workout at home. So half the week is kind of different right now. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays are different from Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but the things that I do within my morning routine are the same. I need to finish this video for you guys, and then we have a workout in an hour. It's Sunday today, but I decided that I want to go to workout on Sunday too. So it's outdoors, which is nice, although it feels indoors because of the way that they set it up. It's pretty cool. But I'm making it my mission to get back on track with my workouts, with my healthy routine. And part of that was finding a place to do workouts. So sad. Oh my God, I feel like I'm all over the place right now. I can't help it. I just haven't talked to you guys in so long. Anyway, I'm really sad, but they canceled my outdoor yoga and yoga sculpt classes because it was too cold, because it was on the roof of a building, and with the weather, it's just like they kept having to cancel classes. So that's no more. So sad. But instead, I've been going to Barry's boot camp, which I really love. They're like HIIT classes. They have treadmills set up. It's in a parking garage, but they've been able to set mirrors up, and it really does feel like you're in an indoor space. It's so nice, but it's outside. So I've been doing that 3 times a week. And scheduling that in and like committing to that was my first step in getting back on track. I feel like today's video should just be themed getting back on track, or getting back into a rhythm, or like getting back into a routine. I'm gonna think about that, and I'm gonna give you some more tips because I feel like I've got some, because I have really fallen out of a routine. That is for damn sure. Okay, I need to finish editing this video and get it up for you because it's Sunday and I want to stick to my new upload routine. So as a precaution, every time I get back to the car from like a workout like that, or even like the grocery store, I have alcohol sanitizing wipes in my car, and I make sure that I wipe down my hands again, even though I already sanitized them. And I also wipe down my water bottle and my keys and my phone, just to be safe, you know? This is like my version of respecting the rules and being safe about this pandemic, also trying to live my life. You know, I get tested frequently, and yeah, anyway, that workout was really good, but it started off a little rough because I had gnarly cramps I had cramps last night, and then they went away this morning, and then of course, as soon as I start running on the treadmill, they're back. I was like, oh my gosh, literally I was in a lot of pain, but I kind of like ran them off, which is great. I'm still really happy that I went. Now I think we should go to the farmer's market and also possibly the grocery store. We shall see. And I need to start like getting into some tips for you guys about getting back into a routine. When you fall out of a workout routine, which I did for like 3 weeks, it was really hard for me to get motivated to want to go again, which is why I was so excited that I found these Barry's classes to go to, because I just do better in a group setting when I have a trainer telling me what to do and people around me, and I like feed off of the group energy. But once you get into the zone, once you get into the routine of going and you go a few times and you get a couple of times under your belt, it just makes creating the habit so much easier. And I know that restrictions are different where everyone is right now in the world, so I'm not really sure. Depends on, you know, where you're watching this from. But I know in LA at least we're still allowed to do outdoor workouts. For how much longer, I don't know, but I'm gonna continue to take advantage of it. So if you are in a place where you're able to do outdoor workouts, like group classes like this, I'm telling you, it's worth the investment. If you're having trouble actually working out and getting your body moving, like, it could be worth it to invest in a package of group classes, or like even an online membership if that gets you motivated. Like, investing something in your workout, usually like a monetary investment, will really light a fire under my booty to get going. I don't know what it is, but also for me, it's less about that and more about the group class energy. And if I say I'm gonna go, I go. I'm so sad. I got to the farmer's market. It doesn't look that busy. Found a parking spot. I even remembered my reusable bags, but I didn't bring cash with me. Maybe because of the pandemic, they've moved on to using cards. Let's just go and find out. I almost just left because I used to have to always bring cash. I haven't been to the farmer's market since March. That's a long time. I used to come every Sunday. Let's at least try. I don't know. They used to only accept cash, so I don't really know, but fingers crossed.
You want now. Feels like you're looking for something better.
Yay, they accepted my card at the farmer's market. I'm so happy. I was able to get some kale, some fresh lettuce, broccoli, my favorite fermented veggie broth, some fermented garlic, some fermented spicy chopped veggies, some hummus, some tempeh, spicy cucumbers, and falafel chips. Oh yeah, I also got some yummy organic tomatoes. It was so nice to go to the farmer's market, obviously because I haven't been there since March, and it's crazy because I used to go all the time, but also it just felt really good shopping small and like supporting these small businesses and local farmers and getting really fresh stuff and just doing something that felt normal, you know? This is my leftover lunch. It's just a leftover vegan enchilada, some black beans, some leftover Brussels sprouts with some salsa on top. I just want to eat this before it goes bad because we're trying not to waste food in this house.
Hi. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're so cute.
Took a shower, put on my pajamas. I mean, it's only 3 o'clock. I'm not like going to bed right now, but it's Sunday, you know? So I kind of just want to be comfy. I know this is super random, but my wet hair just reminded me that some of you have been asking me about my hair routine, and honestly, I don't have like a hair routine. My hair is not even that great. But I will show you what I use, and I'll tell you about my very amateur hair care routine right now so that I don't forget. I do change my hair care products up every now and then, but lately I've been loving a few products. I like this Nilla shampoo and conditioner. It is vegan and cruelty free, which is great. And I like the head and hair heal. I'll switch between this, and then I also like the Olaplex Bond Maintenance Shampoo and Conditioner. And then because I do get my hair highlighted, I like this purple shampoo and conditioner from John Frieda. If my hair is looking brassy, I'll do this. But I don't do this more than once a week. As far as masks go, I also like the Nilla Repair Mask. And I just use this in the shower occasionally when I feel like my hair is feeling dry, but I have fine hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's fine. So I just use this from like mid hair shaft down. I don't put it at the root, otherwise my hair will look really greasy and kind of weighed down. So I do really like that mask. And then this is no surprise, you guys know that I love the Olaplex Repair Bonding Treatment. It's like an at-home treatment. It's the number 3. I love, 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 love this. Like day 3 hair, when I'm like, ooh, I really need to wash it. If I don't have anything that I need to have clean hair for the next day, I'll sleep in this hair mask and then I'll leave it in the whole next day. And then wash my hair. So I love the Olaplex mask. Like, this is amazing. I really don't use a ton of hair products, but I do really like this Olaplex Bond Smoother Leave-In Restorative Styling Cream. Reduces frizz, nourishes, and protects. This is also vegan, which is great. And then I like this Way Rose Hair and Body Oil, and I will use this on my hair after I blow dry it and or curl it, or if I let it air dry, I'll put a little bit of this oil on, like literally a little bit goes a long way with this. So I use those 2 things. The other thing that I can say about my hair, I usually don't wash it more than every 3 days. I love washing my hair. Honestly, I would wash my hair every day if I could. It feels so good. I love clean hair, but it's not good for your hair. So I try to go every 3 days, sometimes 4 if I'm doing a hair mask in it. And the other thing that I started implementing is I try not to blow dry it and curl it. Like if I'm gonna blow dry it, I'm just gonna blow dry it. If I'm gonna curl it, I usually let it air dry and then I'll curl it. So I like to try to minimize the amount of heat that I put on my hair. And lastly, one thing that I started doing in quarantine, because I literally had to, because I couldn't go get my hair done, is someone on my Instagram suggested that I ordered like salon quality scissors and just dust the ends of my hair. And I actually think it's helping my hair grow and stay healthy. I do not cut a lot off. I literally will snip the very, very ends, and it just keeps like the dead ends dusted and off. That's all I do. I mean, my hair, honestly, it can get really frizzy. It used to never be like that. It used to dry, stick straight actually. And now it's kind of like wild. I heard that as you get older as a woman and your hormones are changing, your hair texture and frizziness and all of that stuff can change too. So we're just welcoming the change, you know? Sadly, because it is changing seasons, it's getting darker earlier, which means terrible light in my apartment, and we are already losing light. It is like 3:30 now, and so I'm feeling like I'll just continue this vlog tomorrow and we can talk more tips for getting back into a routine, and I can like share everything that I've been doing. But before we say goodbye for today, let's make a little mini vegan lasagna. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I was shocked when I received this adorable pan in the mail because it is so small. It makes 2 servings of lasagna. It's so cute. It's like a really cute little ceramic lasagna pan. I love it, but I thought it was gonna be a lot bigger, and I still haven't gotten a bigger one, and I'm just using this one. But it's been working fine because it does make about 2 servings, so I can have it for dinner tonight and then lunch or dinner tomorrow, and that's great because I've been trying to do more meal prepping / making double lunches or double dinners so that I have food for the following day, because that has really been helping me get back into a healthy routine of eating. I was ordering out a ridiculous amount / ordering in because I felt like I didn't have enough time to stop and cook, and then I was just exhausted and I wasn't resting enough. And when you're super tired, your body just craves sugar, salt, oil, fat, like all the things, and carbs because we're like lacking energy. And in those moments, I tend to go for not so healthy foods. So stocking the fridge, stocking your cabinets with healthy alternatives, and also just like having things prepared-ish is really helpful. I'm not big on meal prepping because I don't love to eat the same thing every single day. It's just not my vibe. I've tried it. It's not my jam. But there are certain things that I really do love to eat, and so I've been trying to make a batch of it so that I have it for just a couple of days, and that's been working really well. So let's make some vegan lasagna. This is seriously so easy. I'm using no boil vegan lasagna noodles. I should also mention that this vegan lasagna is also oil-free. And if you're looking for more healthy, vegan, oil-free, gluten-free recipes, got something in the works for you. I'm working on my ebook. I've been collecting so many good recipes. I've been recipe testing, gathering, searching, trying, failing, trying again. I've created so many good recipes for you guys. I'm hoping to have the ebook out early next year. It's a lot of work though. I'm still in the recipe testing phase, and I want to make sure that I'm sharing really amazing recipes that you guys are gonna love, that are healthy alternatives and easy and simple ingredients and oil-free, vegan, gluten-free, all the things. So keep an eye out for that. This recipe will be in my ebook, but I just figured I would show you how to make it now because, I don't know, just feel like it.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one.
I should probably mention that the recipe that is going to be in the ebook will probably be a little different than the one I'm showing you now, because this is just for 2 servings, and this is even different than the first time that I made it. But like I said, I'm still in the process. But now we are going to layer the lasagna, and it's so easy.
Dreaming of you. Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
We'll see how this turns out. Last time I used my blender to make the vegan ricotta, and then I take parchment paper underneath foil so that it doesn't get stuck to the foil, and you're just gonna cover it up, bake it for about an hour at 350 degrees. Look how dark it is in here right now. It's 4 o'clock. Okay, I will show you my vegan lasagna once it comes out of the oven, but I will not show you my face until tomorrow because it's just too dark, and I'm gonna relax and do the dishes now after that and chill for the rest of the evening. But I will catch you guys tomorrow. And we're back. It's been such a busy day already. Wow. I actually kind of spaced that I was vlogging today, but this morning I like walked the dogs, and then I took my laundry to the laundromat, did all my laundry, got a coffee, ran a bunch of errands, like had to go to the UPS store, had to go to Target, had to, what else did I do? Go and get gas, made some appointments, answered emails, all the things. It's been a busy day. But while I was at Target, I found these shelves, which are similar to the ones that I have in my kitchen. They're just a little bit longer, and there just happened to be 2 left, and I've been wanting to get a couple of these for that wall back there, because I kind of have an idea to like do maybe 2 shelves and put some like plants and crystals on there. Nothing too crazy, but this blank wall has been driving me crazy. Like, I just didn't know what to do back here. But I think like 2 shelves would be really good back here. So I'm gonna put those up. Then I want to do some planning for the upcoming week, since we are talking getting back into a routine. Yeah, see, look, these are nice. They're like floating shelves. Ladies, if you don't have a power tool yet, you need to get one. It's very liberating, you know? You just feel like a boss. Here goes nothing. Well, had to do it twice, but they are up and looking real good. And I'm just gonna have to patch those holes and cover them with a plant. Just need to decide what to put up there, you know? I think some like little plants. I think like drapey plants would be cute up there. You gotta think about that. But they're up. I also like the idea of using a whiteboard, or you could even write it on a piece of paper and put it up on your wall or something like that. Something visually that you can see what your routine / goals are. Because if you are anything like me, you are a visual person. Comment below if you are. But I think even if you're not a visual person, like just having your goals / routine up somewhere where you can see them really does help you get back into the habit of doing it. Like sometimes you need to see them to have that trigger to do the thing. I'm gonna kind of use this whiteboard to just write out my due dates of kind of things, I think. / like what days I'm working out, what days I'm gonna shoot videos. And that way I have like a visual guide of my current routine. And I can see it, there's no confusion, that's what we're doing. Also kind of helps me create a plan, which I know at the beginning of this video, I said that plans change and this and that, but I'm a big believer, and I know that I've said this in other videos, but create a plan, have an action plan, but also be willing to be flexible. If things come up or you have to shift things around, that's totally fine. But I really do think that having a general plan and a general idea of your routine / the things that you want to get done during the week, I really think that that helps set you up for success. Because think about if you get in the car with no idea where you're going, like where are you gonna go? Nowhere. You know, but if you know where you're going when you get in the car, then you're like, okay, I know I'm going over here to such and such place, and I'm gonna take this route to get there. But halfway there, you're like, oh, I gotta go a different route. Like that's you being flexible on the way to your destination. So having that general idea of where you wanna go is gonna help give you direction, and having direction is gonna allow you to cultivate momentum and motivation towards the things that you wanna achieve and the things that you wanna get done and the things you wanna implement as habits / your routine. So that is that rant. I feel like because I'm gonna go to my mom's for a few days for Thanksgiving, I'm going to do this for December. Crazy that it's December. It's nuts. This feels really good. Feel like this will help me see what I've got going on, how I can start time batching things. I feel like I have talked about time batching a little bit with you guys, but like I haven't really done it officially, but I'm starting to try to, because now that I have so many different things going on, like the podcast and YouTube and yoga and all my different things, I'm trying to kind of group things together that are similar on the same days so I don't feel so all over the place all the time. I'm still working that all out to get a system down, but once I do, if you're interested, I can do a video on it. The other thing that I want to say when it comes to falling out of a routine / getting back into a routine is I find it really helpful to, instead of trying to change everything all at once, just pick 1 or 2 things to start with. Rather than being like, okay, I'm gonna drink more water, and I'm not gonna order out, and I'm not gonna watch TV, and I'm not gonna da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, instead of going balls to the wall crazy and overwhelming yourself and trying to change everything all at once, just pick a couple of things that are really important to you. For me personally, when I start to feel really out of balance and out of my healthy routine, I come back to a few major pillars, if you will, or things that are constants for me. And usually when I'm doing these things, I feel my best, no matter the other variables. The first is sleep. I make sure I'm getting an adequate amount of sleep, and I also try to make sure that I focus more energy on my sleep hygiene overall. Then hydration and nutrition. Like for me, I wasn't drinking enough water and I was ordering out a lot. So simple fixes for those are to set alarms on my phone to drink more water. And then the eating out thing, it's like I was talking to you yesterday, like have the fridge stocked with food that you enjoy eating that are healthy alternatives. Maybe take a little bit of time every few days to prep some meals that you know you love eating. Like with anything, ordering out and eating poorly becomes habitual. Getting back into a routine really comes down to you setting boundaries for yourself and like finding small ways that you can start to make changes that are actually gonna add up and result into big shifts. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am a recovering perfectionist, always striving for this level of perfection that is unattainable. You know, perfect routine, perfect this, perfect that. And the thing is that I never am able to do anything perfect, nor is anyone. And I always end up feeling perpetually let down because I'm off track or out of routine or whatever it is. And I think the way that I'm approaching getting back into a routine this time is like, I'm giving myself guidelines and some goals, but I'm not being too hardcore about it. Can we find a happy medium so that we're still enjoying this time of indulgence and slowness and doing a little less and like honoring this season while still finding a really good, healthy, sustainable routine? Whoa, I just went way off on a whole nother thing. Sorry. Okay. Wow, that was a really long trail I just ran down, my bad. Sleep, nourishment, and hydration. Movement, working out, which I kind of touched on, but like, I know it's just like a weird time in the world right now, so not everyone's able to go to the gym or to group classes, but finding a few days where you can move your body and or committing to going for a walk every day. I have dogs, so it makes it easy for me because I have to take them out on a walk, so they like get me up out of bed. But seriously, just going for a mile walk, it will change how you feel and it will help you build momentum. But movement is another really big one, and I don't even look at that like self-care anymore. It really is a necessity. It makes a huge difference. When I let that kind of go out the window, I notice that I do not feel myself, I don't feel my best, and I'm just like grumpy, my body doesn't feel good, like my mental health doesn't feel good. That's a major one. And then the other thing is self-care and me time, which for me is meditating and journaling and like coming back to those practices that help me feel grounded and present. When I start to spin out of control and let my priorities get jumbled and I'm all over the place and I'm not taking care of myself in the right way, the things that tend to go are those four things: my sleep, the way that I'm eating and nourishing my body, my self-care practices, and my movement. But those are the most important things, and I think we have to remember that like whatever it is that's throwing you out of routine, for me it's work. I keep telling myself I'm like, wellness before work. I can't do my best work unless I'm taking care of my wellness and my health. So when I catch myself feeling really out of routine and I'm like all over the place and I'm spiraling and I'm not feeling good, I try to come back to those few things that I know make such a big difference, and I see how I can reprioritize those things. Like I said, starting small really is a great way to start to build momentum. Like you don't have to change everything all at once, but just those small choices that you make consistently over time, that's what starts to build new habits and helps you get back into a good routine. And also, let me just say, like, if you're feeling like you're in a rut right now, maybe you just need to give yourself a couple of days. Like, you know, just like let yourself sit in it, be lazy, be a sloth, do whatever it is that you're feeling like you want to do, and just like give yourself a break. I think the trick there is like, don't let yourself stay in it for too long. Like at some point you have to be like, okay, showed myself a little self-love, cut myself some slack. Now I need to get my act together because this is not feeling good, you know? And only you know when that is. I did make a video about how to get out of a funk, and like those tips are still super relevant to this, and I'm implementing all of them actually. I'll leave the link to that down in the description box below. I also think it's really important though that we remember that like we have our seasons in life, and like some seasons in life are for hustling and grinding and like going hard, and then other seasons are for doing a little less and like coming back to your wellness practices and regaining balance. So just know that like if you've swung out of routine or you feel really out of balance, because life is cyclical and because we work in seasons, if you're out of balance now, the only place for you to go energetically is to level out, which is great news. Gonna put the rest of my lasagna in the oven for dinner. Just warm it up again. And then once again, it's just like dark, 4:30. Cannot deal with this bad lighting in my house. I just got a new mask from Desert Essence. Side note, I've been so obsessed with them lately. I think what I'm gonna do, I know it's only 4:30, but like, I think maybe I'll walk the dogs and then come home and do a mask and take a bath. I'm exhausted. I've been going since like 7 a.m. this morning. I got a lot done today. Wow.
Do you want to go for a walk? Okay, want to go for a walk? You guys want to go for a walk? Ow! Why do you have to stand right on my boobs? That hurts! You want to go? Okay, let's go. Let's go for a walk.
Anyway, I feel like that was a really random vlog over the last couple of days. Again, I'm really excited for my new upload schedule every Sunday and Thursday. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you're having a great day full of gratitude. And if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving, maybe you can just use today as a day where you tap into gratitude. I did a podcast episode last week or the week before all about gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful, high vibrational feelings that you can feel. Gratitude is just amazing to help you manifest more, help you raise your vibration, help you feel good. Anyway, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye.